Hello everyone, this is Vistra with Paper Seasoning. I have my junk journal covers and some beautiful papers picked out. Let's start making a junk journal. Stay tuned. I am back to share with you this I love this fabric. I made this junk journal cover like a traveler's notebook style, and I was so afraid of making the closure to it. I did not know what I wanted to use for the cover as a closure. I was thinking about putting a button with the elastic to close it with the button, and I was afraid that the button might eventually pop off or the elastic might become um, the tensity of the elastic might wear out. So I just decided to go with this, where if something happens to this elastic, it loses its stretch, I could just switch it out. So this is what I decided on. Gorgeous, and it's enough that I can put in my signatures here. Now if I didn't put these brads in, grommets, and then I would just sew in my signature on the spine. And I'm thinking about maybe making some for my shop. I'm not sure if that's something that you all would like, to have a like patchwork looking journal cover, because I really like making the patchwork looking covers like this, and put in my shop. But I like it. So right now, let's jump into making my first journal for this cover. Okay, now I do not want a thick journal. Um, in the past, I have not made thick journals, and I was working in my spring, last that you seen, I was working in my spring gardening junk journal, and look at how full it is, and I'm not even a fourth of the way through this. I've done one signature, and I still have one, two, three signatures to go. So um yeah, I've gotten a quarter of the way through, but it's starting to get too full, in which I do not want it to, start bulking out like that, like the alligator mouth. So uh, I've got to check on maybe taking some of the signatures out. So this time, when I'm making this journal, I am just going to use very few papers, and this is all I'm going to use for as scrapbooking paper. And then I have printed off some of these papers here to use as well. Now, I've chosen this one for my cover, and it's not a really thick journal scrapbooking paper. And my journal is supposed to be 8.5 by 11 paper size, which means it's 5 by 5 by 8.5. So let's go ahead and cut these papers down first. And of course, as you go in, the papers will get smaller. So I'm going to start by cutting 8.5. By 11. And I definitely save my scraps. Okay, now that I have these papers cut to size, I can go ahead and put them in the order in which I would like them in my journal. Okay, now I have this one first, and I think this one is going to be last. This one, I think is going to turn that way. And this one will fold that way. This one will also fold inward like that. And now I have to trim off that edge there. And fold these papers. Okay, and now let's see, where would this one go? I think that one should go like that, or I think I kind of like that one there because this looks good against that. I'm not for sure, but I think I'm gonna do it like this because I like those little cotton pieces. Let me make sure I have it on the right side facing that one. And then this one here can go here because it does match that. And this one can go in between here like that. And see, it doesn't take a lot of papers to make a journal. Very few papers, and it's not thick at all. Okay, I have a gardening book here, and I'm going to just make sure that these are in real tight. And get some clips. To secure it. And I do have a template for this. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this template. No, that's too long. That's too short. And that one is just right. So I am going to use this one. Push it down in there. Sometimes I forget I have the templates, and I do have it marked where this is the top and this is the bottom. Put it in that book. I need an owl. Mark the bottom. Then mark this center one. And that's it. Got to remove my clips and replace them back. Now I am done with that book, and I can put my template back for next time. I am trying to keep my room at least a little bit straightened up as I go. Sometimes it gets a little hard to do because I get so involved into crafting that I just keep going. Okay, and let's measure here. So we just need 1, 2 of these. Get some scissors and cut the rest off. And start sewing my signatures together. Let's see here. Then skip over that one. Trying to make sure I'm doing this right. It's been a minute since I've done it, and I'm trying to make sure that I come out in the same spot. Not to pull my thread too tight, but I don't want it loose either. And I like to come out of it on the opposite side of the thread than where I started. So I'll just kind of move that over a little bit and go into this hole here, if I can find it. There it is. Okay. And then I'll just tie it off. There. Now I'm going to go ahead and even this part out here and here. I am going to probably leave something on it overnight that's really heavy, but I have my journal pages all in. And I can start decorating the front. So now only thing is it will go into my journal cover like this. and see how well it fits. It's enough that I can put tabs in, and of course I can add, I'm going to add more books to it, but that's the first one in this journal cover. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, bye bye.